This is Pharaoh the Gnome, and we are playing Lord of the Rings online. Tonight is going to be a fairly chill night. I am on my level 50 High Elf Mariner, and I'm going to work on some quests and deeds. Sorry, trying to figure out what's going on here. In Before the Shadow, Swanfleet and Cardaland area. I don't remember if I did anything on this character or not over there, so we're going to figure that out here very soon. Just trying to make sure that everything is set up and running properly. Looks like it is. Let me know if the audio is bad, and I will do my best to fix it. So, with that said, let's head over. Where's my stable master? Right over here. Let's head over to Mossward and see if there's any quests there, and just make our way across until we find where I left off on this character in this area. I'm trying to do, I'm kind of a completionist, even though it's super hard to be a completionist in this game. And I say super hard because there's a gazillion things to do. But as you can see in Lone Lands, I did everything. North Downs, everything. Evident, everything. And I was just looking through and I was like, oh, hold it. Swanfleet and Cardland. I love that content. I've only done 12%. Game on. Let's go figure out what we can do, So that's why I'm back over here. Looks like we got something inside here. So that's what tonight's going to be. It is the night before Thanksgiving, and all through the house, everybody is quiet and tired. So I am just doing a little chill gaming. So come along with me for some fun. Talk to Manel there. Okay, that's over in a different area. Where's this quest that I saw on the mini map? Tegwin. Oh, is Tegwin here? Is he over at... Nope, he's not at this spot. Where's Tegwin at? I don't know, but I don't see him anywhere. I would have thought he'd been like right here. I thought he was doing that thing, but he doesn't appear to be there. Let's mount up and look around. It'll take us a little bit to figure out where we are and what we've left off from. Oh, one of the things I definitely want to do, I keep forgetting to do this. Always forget to do this. I want to turn in some of these quests for the difficulty thing. Because I run on land difficulty 3, Fearless, and I collect up tokens of heroism. You can see it's got a max of 60. I need to change those into hero marks. So let's see what we got going on here. Tokens of heroism. Accept. Turn that in. Then let's do number 2. There's reuse timers on these, so. Alright, so that gets us up to 47 hero marks, and did that use up all of them? There was I had 60 before. Did that literally use all of them? How much do these... Oh, it won't let me click on it because I was going to see what the deal is with it. But yeah, I'm currently difficulty 3 Fearless. Don't want to do anything with that. Don't want to mess with it. I thought it was... I guess maybe I used all of them. I'm just looking at my log here. Yeah, 30 tokens. Okay. 20, then 30, and the first one was 10. So yeah, the max is 60 that you can collect up at any time, and doing all 3 of those quests is 60. So yeah, that makes sense. Let me go in here and fix the message of the day. It is actually out of date. We are now level locked at 55. So it's just updating that for the kinship. Nothing else you can do with him right now, right? Let me look at the barter items. I currently have a whopping four. Do I have 47? Ooh, I got 47 now. What is this? Use and grants 500 reputation with Paths of Valor. And that's, you got to have reputation to be able to buy certain things. Epic salute emote. There's some really cool stuff down here, but you got to have a lot of coins. So let's see, what is our reputation with what reputation is that? Path of Valor, here it is. We are currently stalwart, so we can't do much. Yeah, we can't get those. Let's go back to all. So, like this right here, the first one, 30 is so you see I can't barter for it. Standing is too low. So we still don't have high enough standing. But this may actually be what we want to do. 500 reputation. Alright, so let's get one of these. And then let's use it. And what did that do for us? We got a long ways to go. So, yeah. Alright, let's see what that does for us. That made us daring. We don't have enough to buy anything at this point, but we are daring. So we could get Epic Shiver and Epic Succumb whenever we get enough tokens again. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to buy 3 more of these and keep collecting up. Could have been doing that all along, honestly. So, yep, we're daring. We still got a long ways to go on that. Let's see, where was I headed? This thing. Don't need to be tracking that right now. Oh, that's right. I was trying to figure out what to do. That is correct. I was. So I believe if I go in here and I show completed, I can go to Swan Fleet. Yeah, so I've done all of these. Okay. So I think we will head over to the next place over and the next town over, I mean, and see if we have anything there, which I don't think we will, seeing how far it is along. Swan Fleet's what I want. So we'll go over to Kliger. I don't expect to find any quests there. I think it's going to be the 4th village town that I come to that actually may have some quests for me. Drinking tea right now, unsweetened tea. I'm such a fan of the Before the Shadow mini expansion. I just really do like it a lot. I like it a lot. Cosmetic. Get a feline. No. Here we are. Got me a cat to follow me around. Excuse me. That's going to be missions. Not really concerned with those right now. I'm pretty sure there's nothing left in this town for me to do. Let me just go. Let me go up to the mayor and check up there real quick. Pretty sure. Yeah, we're done in this spot. Let's go to the next town. Alright, that will be Glen Helig, I believe. Yep, so I'm looking forward to eating turkey tomorrow for Thanksgiving. Pretty sure this town is done as well. Just looking for any glowing rings to show up on my mini map as I run through, but I do not expect to see any. Alright, moving on to the next one. Lintrev, I believe it's called. Yep, Lintrev. I don't know if I've finished Lintrev on this character. This is where I expect to find some quest. Okay, I could be wrong. So far, nothing here. If that's the case, we will head on to the next spot. Aha! Found one. Are you the one who helped Nudo? We have both been working tirelessly to combat the spread. I found myself here in the Storvales in my travels through Region. It was this very shadow that led me here, and that has kept me here. If you could help me, perhaps I could create a drought that could ease the pain on the land. I will first need samples of the blighted plant life. The corruption is strongest in the dark nest Cobb's man, I cannot speak. Cobb's Hollow. Travel to Cobb's Hollow and find samples of the corrupted plant life. But be cautious. What lurks within is dark and twisted. Okay, so that's one of the quests that if you don't do certain things in the right order, you end up missing it, and it's extremely easy to miss that one. So that's probably why it's still available here. I finished this area and finished something else that led to this particular quest. But I'm trying to 100% it, so we will do it. Oh, I don't have a graphic for before the shadow. That's sad. I don't want that up there. Why is that up there? That's the wrong button. That's why. Lordy, lordy. Hey, that's an interesting bug. I seem to be humping the air. There it goes. Alright, we need these corrupted things. He'll make it. Eventually, he'll make it around there. Where's the next one? Alright, we got everything. Let's head back over. I think the thing I love the most about Thanksgiving is green bean casserole and sweet potato casserole. Ho, 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 ho. Both of them extremely good. And you gotta have some pecan pie. Pecan pie is a must. A lot of people are pumpkin pie eaters, and I'll eat pumpkin pie. It's not bad. But pecan pie, that's where it's at. And I'll tell you right now, roasted turkey, it's great. But you know what's better? Cajun deep fried turkey. Now that, my friends, that's a godsend right there. If you've never had deep fried turkey, holy moly, get you some deep fried turkey. It'll change your life. I had anticipated a further progressed corruption, but these plants have transformed into something else entirely. We must act quickly if we are to fight this corruption. You will find my mortar and pestle by my work table. Take the samples and grind them into a workable powder. Good. Next, you need to take the ground powder and incorporate it into the mixing bowl. I've gathered several ingredients in the mixing bowl already. My work table is nearby. Take the samples and mix them with the ingredients I've prepared. I really like the music. You've done well. This drought should be enough to stave off the corruption for now. You will need to find a suitable area to spread the drought. A source of running water should prove effective in spreading the drought throughout the land. Take this file and find a waterfall. There should be one to the south of Lintriv that runs into the Wade water that the people of the Store Vales often visit to use to clean their things. That should work. Alright, so that's going to be over that way. Ah, the music stopped because I got far enough away from it. Time is it anyway? 9:16 p.m. This is Wednesday, and you know I was supposed to play World of Warcraft because Wednesdays are Wow Wednesday. But I am in control of the stream and can change my mind anytime I want, and that's what I did. So we are instead playing Lord of the Rings Online. Alright, go back to talk to her, and that should be it. We can move on to the next town. I really love playing Lord of the Rings Online. And even though I play tons of games across everything PC, Switch, PS5, Xbox, you name it, I play on everything because I'm a gamer. But even though I play everything, I love Lord of the Rings Online more than anything else. So you'll see me every week playing something other than Lord of the Rings Online. But 90% of the time, when you tune in, expect that there's a high likelihood that you'll see me playing Lord of the Rings Online, even if I'm scheduled to play something else that night. Because in the end, like I've said before, I stream just for fun. I play these games because that's what I want to do. This should help in warding off the Shadow's corruption for now, but I fear it may not be enough. Nonetheless, this gives us more time to come up with a more permanent solution. We've done all we can with what we have. That is all anyone can hope for. I hope that whatever looms out there spreading this shadow will soon meet its end. Alright, so that finished that quest line. And I believe at this point we can go on to the next place. I think it's called Lengarin or something like that. We'll check here in just a second. I believe there's... What is that pointing to over that way? Oh, it's that way. Okay, yeah. And it's Lengarin, that's right. Oh, we'll head on to Lengarin. That's the wrong ones. Area doors, what I'm on. On flip. There we are. Yeah, so I got tons to do. Lots. Nothing to worry about. We got tons of stuff to work. Alright, so we got, oh yeah, Maneldir over here, the main storyline of Before the Shadow. I heard Tegwin has gone missing, Risiki. With Uruks in Swanfleet, I felt it wisest to begin the search as soon as possible. That said, if he is truly made for the Wadewater, I think Uruks may be the least of his problems. The footing there is unsteady, and like any marshland, the depth of the pools may be deceptive. There are creatures in the Wadewater that would love nothing more than to make a supper of anyone who strays too near their domain. The most dangerous of these are the Avank, and we should hunt them as we seek the boy. Alright, while we're doing that, are there any quests that I can pick up while I'm here? Just looking around on the mini map because I'm over the level for the area, so therefore it won't show up on the ordinary map. I have to check the mini map, and we have one right here. Our home of Langarin is only recently settled. We left Brundir, or Dunlin, as you would know it, mere months ago, and we had to leave much behind in our departure. The nearby communities of Mossward and the Hobbit villages have been very generous to us, for which I am grateful, but there is more to be done if we are to safely greet the coming winter. Find Mad Dog and Tilo Gwynedd fishing by the water. They could use your help catching fish to be salted and smoked for the winter. Look for Undeg. She is coordinating our tradesfolk and can help you take up a crafting profession such as weaponsmithing or cooking. Head northwest along the path by the water. She'll be with the other crafters in the community oven. And Luna here is training many of our new scouts, and as much as she may deny it, she could use a helping hand as well, as we all do from time to time. All right. You seem to be a person of great ability. He pauses a moment. You seem to be a person of good ability. If you're inclined to traipse around the wilderness and fight things, I could use your help. Like Talfrin said, I lead a few trainee scouts. I could use an adventurer like yourself to help instruct them. My students and I established a camp to the east. Meet us there. Be going back there myself soon. I don't like to leave them alone for too long. Who knows what trouble they'll make for themselves. All right, and we can find anybody else as a quest. Not going to be up there. I believe it's the crafting person over here, but I've already got all my crafting, so it's interesting that this quest line's available. They can teach you about the trades, blah, 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 accept, click on her, introduction to the stuff, continue, click on her, introduction to forestry. Wish to know more about forestry, speak with the chief supplier. Introduction to prospecting. Weird that I get those because I'm like already those things. Let's see right here. Supplier, introduction to forestry, continue. Introduction to prospecting, continue. Click these things. So I need to bake brushed light leather and copper ingot. Rough cloth cloak. Back up. For some reason I can't click it. Here we are. Prospector. Copper ingot. Make one. That's done. Over here, tailoring. It was rough cloth cloak, I believe. And also forestry. We need to make brushed light leather. Alright, those are all done. Let's turn those in. Honestly, don't know if you need to do them for the deeds, but you know, completionists, I'm gonna do them because they're there. And it doesn't take any time to do. Turn in both of those to her. One of them at least. Where's the other one we're supposed to turn in? Oh, I gotta make a thin rowing board. Here we are. And that is done. Practice makes perfect, accept. Finish now. That quest is done. So we've done all the crafting stuff. We'll go out here for the fishing stuff. Let me check. What is my VIP item? 1 day. Wow. Okay, we need to get a new one. We'll have another 15 days on that now. Let's see. Here he is, Mad Dog. Another immature angler come to help us shore up our food supplies for the winter. Well met. I'm Mad Dog, and this fella to my side is Tilo. We're in charge of filling up those racks of drying fish you passed by. If you want to help us catch 3 small fish off the dock here, you have to do it on the dock here where we can watch your technique, okay? If you need to learn the basics, then blah blah blah. Alright, so let's do that. Wrong thing. Put our fishing pole on. I hate that this gets thrown up here, honestly. Let me move my shoulder pads there. We'll swap those. Okay. Now, my God, it's taking a while. Oh, do I have to stand near the... I may need to go down there and stand next to him. I think that's... It's even sparkling down here. There we are. Now let's go talk to Mad Dog again. Not bad. Not good either, but not bad, especially for a beginner. You have some natural talent. Alright, and... Was there anything else? I could have sworn there was more that I had to do then. So I thought I was supposed to do something with the fish rack over here. Missing something? Is there not another quest? There doesn't look like there is. Interesting. Oh well. Put our weapons back on. Alright, so... Yeah, that's going to be that series of quests over there. What is this? Eating... Oh, I don't know why it's showing that way over there. We need to go out this way, though. So let's go ahead and do that. For the epic book, let's head out this way. It's shallow. Defeat Avanx. There's like a bunch of Avanx out here. Gotta get to the area. Go ahead and do some harvesting as I go. There's an Avanx. Behind me, there it is. Alright, so now that we've done that, talk to Manildar. In the middle of the Wade water. He's gonna be over that way. Oops. No sign of Tegwin. I've seen nothing either. I was trained in the art of tracking, but this marshland has put my skills to the test. Let us listen for some sound of the boy. We must use all of our senses on this hunt. Nothing. Let us continue our search further to the west. Honey. Alright, I think... Yeah, this is the spot. A worn wooden sword. We found a wooden sword. That's most likely Tegwin's. This does seem to be Tegwin's sword. That is not a good sign, Risiki. Let us listen once again and hope this time we hear something. It may not have much time left. You hear very faintly someone calling for you to the northwest. There he is. I'm here, Risiki. Your adventuring lessons were not complete. You didn't mention how cold and damp it would be, or how often things would be trying to kill me. I stayed away from the Avank because I'm no fool, but even the turtles here tried to snap at me. Still, it was quite an adventure for my very first. If you're planning to scold me, you can forget about it, because I learned something important. I know where the Ulrics are going. So we get an item. I don't think the graphic on these are going to be worth worrying about. Alright, so we'll just choose that one. Finish now. You would have been very proud of me, Risiki. I'm certain of it. I hid in the brush and didn't move an inch, and a scouting party of Urix came within a dozen feet of me. They didn't see me, but I overheard them talking about the old elf city to the northeast. That's where they're going. It sounds like that's where they wanted to go all along, and they're planning to join up with a bunch more of their cronies when they get there. It's a good thing I went exploring, isn't it? Maybe you'll tell my parents I did the right thing. The old elf city? That must be Kariskelebran, Risiki. It is located on a hill to the east, and last I heard, one of my former kinsmen set up a camp not far from there. His name is Duendil, and if Tegwin speaks true, he should be warned that Ulrics possess some design upon the city. I'll bring the boy back to Mosswood and join you at Duendil's camp when Tegwin is safely returned to his parents. Scout the elf city with Duendil's help, but do not get too close without me. We do not yet know what the Ulrics seek. I believed they were simply raiders, but if they do Saramon's bidding in this land, there must be something else. Maneldir pauses. One more thing, Risiki. It may not matter, not really, but I should tell you this before you speak with Duendil. When I departed the lands of my kin and came south, I did not part on good terms with my people. If Duendil seems standoffish to you, it may be because of that. Do not let it trouble you or interfere with the good we seek to do in this land. May fortune go with you, my friend. Okay, so Now that's going to continue over here at Karaskelebrim for the epic book, but we need to go out here to do the quest that was at this quest hub at Landgarden. So let's mount up and head that way. Wrong way. Aw, it dismounted me to pick that up. I mean, it's more realistic that way, but still. It's just, yeah, it's the VIP person. It was showing a ring over there. I was like, what quest is that? But it's nothing. Always confuses me every time I see that. Hey, thanks for the comment and thanks for chatting. Was it Calic is the name? I hope I pronounced that properly. Alright, so we've got quite a ways to run over here where we get to this little bitty quest hub that's going to have us then talk to 3 different students to help them in their training. Keep thinking about my turkey I'm going to eat tomorrow. It's actually not just turkey, because I'm going to a Brazilian steakhouse tomorrow for Thanksgiving. So there will be turkey. Be great. But there'll also be some fantastic meats as well. I'm going to stuff like a pig. I'll diet afterwards. Should be getting there any moment now. I think she's over here at this clump of trees. I was wrong. Maybe it's this clump of trees. Get up there. Alright. There she is. Alright. Nice of you to finally arrive. What took you so long? Well, I was out looking for this kid, and we saved him from getting killed. Let's see. So, I have 3 pupils, Margaret, Darren, and Murig. Murig, even. They're great students with lots of potential. While I am their teacher, they're old enough to take on responsibilities of their own. I would like for you to help each of them with the tasks they are working on. I think it will be helpful for them to play the teacher for once. Darren is this clever fellow right next to me. Margaret is over by Blood Hollow proper. Last I saw, she was taking a little break after felling a few of the beasts. Murig is downhill by the river. What will I be doing? I have had a long week. I might go nap. Have you had to look after 3 children in the wilderness for a week straight? That'll exhaust anyone. Alright, so let's talk to Darren. Devoted, hello. My name is Darren, a warrior scout in training. My specialty lies in the study of plants, especially those with peculiar properties. I have a slightly morbid request to make of you. The wargs to the east have piled the bones of their victims in a rather dramatic fashion. You'll note that some of these bone piles have vines with purple flowers growing from them. Could you pluck some for me? Oh, and you should know, I asked Margaret to gather some, and she made the incredible discovery that this plant is poisonous to the touch. Perhaps wear gloves. Alright, let's go find Margaret. Should be right over here. I think. I could be wrong. Here she is. Old man Talfrin said that we should be stewards of the land, both as a sign of respect to the wildlife of this place as well as for the sake of our new neighbors. The wargs in this area will endanger that safety, and as they attack all living beings on sight, even without any hunger. Perhaps facing them will be the best way for me to contribute. But Luna said we should give you work to do. I don't understand what her goal is in asking us to do that, but I suppose I could take a break. Why don't you go thin the pack for me? Take down a few wargs and at least one of the big ones. Try not to get yourself killed. I'll take care of every warg you can't handle. Alright. Then we shall go and take care of some wargs. Eek! And he's dead. Because I'm way over the level for this content. And here's the plants that we got to collect stuff from. It's funny. They should just fall over. Be like, forget it. I surrender. The lag actually makes them take longer than they should to die, because they should be like, and they're done. Alright, we defeated 8 wargs, but we're not completely done here yet. We need, I think, more of the plants. And we gotta kill one of the big ones as well. She told me not to get myself killed. I don't think I could get myself killed if I tried in this area. There's a pack leader. I wonder if that counted as the bigger ones. Do I need any more? Oh yeah, amethyst nightshade. Was there not another group down here? There wasn't. Okay. Something in purple. Morbid botany. Didn't I not get all of those? Oh yeah, there is one more there. Okay. So the map was showing a spot still there. Okay, that finished it. I watched the way you fought. Your skills are impressive. I might have even learned a technique or two. Oh, drat. That must be why Eluna wanted me to enlist your aid. That's sneaky. In any case, nice work out there. Maybe it'd be fun to fight alongside you sometime, or against you, in a friendly way, of course. Alright, let's go talk to... I can't remember the guy's name. But at any rate, let's go talk to him again. He's somewhere over here. Ah, yes, the flowers I asked for. Darren indicates a mortar for depositing the flowers. You must be curious about what I plan to do with these. Perhaps I'll concoct some vile poison with which to threaten our new neighbors. Don't be silly. Many poisonous plants have incredible medicinal properties if ingested in the correct quantities. Though born of death, perhaps these flowers could do much for the living. Will I ask you to ingest any? And deprive Margaret the opportunity to prove she's one of the toughest warriors in our people's storied history? I could never do that to such a dear friend. Alright, we got one more person to go talk to who's down here by the river. Murg. You must be the adventurer that Instructor Luna told me about. Yes, I know I was to report back already, but I have yet to complete my work. My task is to find a reliable source of water for our scouting party. With such a great river near us, I thought this would be simple. The presence of Blood Hollow nearby complicates things. I'm concerned that its proximity may contaminate the water somehow. I'm working on a concoction that Darren taught me to make. When added to water, it can help determine if it is safe to drink or not. Could you collect samples of water for me? And then he tells you where to go get them. So let's do that. Can't remember if the last one was here or if it was the other way. It's the other way. Oh, man. There it is. What timing! I just finished making the concoction. Burrig arranges the samples of water you collected into 3 separate basins of water. He then hands you 3 balls of a curious substance. Add 1 lump of the paste to each basin. Let us observe the results. Paste disperses into the water, rendering it a shade of brown and something another. Making the water a little cloudy. Bottom of the water without dispersing at all. Clearly, the soil of Blood Hollow has some effect on the water. For now, I will be sure to collect water from further down river to make sure it is fit for myself and my comrades. Perhaps when Margaret's bloody work is complete, the waters around Blood Hollow will become more palatable. We'll return to our encampment shortly. Thank you for your aid. Alright, so we need to go back and report to the person that is training these three and let her know that we have finished. Oops, I seem to have hit a rock. Risiki, I take it you finished the task Luna set before you. Speaking of our dear instructor, have you seen her at all as you've been aiding us? She should have long since returned to us by now. She may be an unconventional teacher, but she is an excellent scout warrior. I grow concerned at her unexplained absence. Luna said she was going to investigate something to the northwest of here. Going to rally the others and look for her. We would appreciate your continued assistance if you're inclined to lend it. Hope I am worrying over nothing, but my instincts tell me something is wrong. Okay, so she is going to be back this way, apparently. Here we are. We noticed some concerning tracks on our way here. Margaret and Murig are following up on them down below, staying up here to keep a lookout. I have a bad feeling about this, adventurer. We'd best keep our wits about us. And okay. Gonna be over here somewhere, pretty sure. Here we are. Oh, that's solo. Okay. I spied two particularly tough warriors among the chaff. Take down either one and it'll disrupt their whole force. What's the other thing? Venture, you always seem to find me just after the fun ends. She motions to the unconscious Dunlendings at her feet. Drake Luth. These louts were searching for a Luna. Mudrig and I agreed to a simple plan. He searches for a Luna while I distract the search party by clobbering them. I took out a few, but these warriors are more fearsome than the beast of Blood Hollow. She covers what is clearly a serious wound. It's nothing, Risiki. A little pressure and one of Darren's salves will keep me with the living. Go fight in my stead. They'll find Murig unless you give them someone else to worry about. Alright, so where am I supposed to roll to? I think I gotta kill some of these. This obviously would be more fun if I was actually at level, but no biggie. We're just doing it to complete the quest here. Eh. Alright, back to her. Defeated by a stone. Or by a boulder, I should say. Folks back in Bruindir must be furious with us if they're sending scout warriors. Remind me to thank Darren the next time I see him. The salve works wonders. Also remind me to slap him in the face because the salve stings worse than a sickle fly. Target appears to be in better condition than you last spoke. Good news, while you were out being a menace, Mirig found his way over to me. Aluna is okay, but she's injured. We have to get her help soon, but the Dregluth are blocking the only path she can manage. Darren went ahead to draw the bulk of them away, but we need you to split their forces even further. Margaret pulls out a horn from one of her bags and pushes it into your hands. Find a spot away from the road and blow this horn. It's it's of Dregluth make. It should create enough of an opportunity for us to limp back to Langeddern. Okay, that's going to be over that way. That's what I. All right. Alright, he'll run away, and then we'll go to the next spot. We're high enough level above him that he was supposed to attack me, but he basically showed up and was like, "Screw that!" So I had to go over and encourage him that we needed to fight. Where's the next spot? Am I missing something here? There it is. Alright. So now back over here. I know, not overly exciting, but they're like what, level 10 or something, 12, something like that, and I'm level 50. Was I not supposed to come back over? No, I remember this now. You have to go all the way back over to the town. Hello there. What an eventful day we've all had. Do you regret agreeing to help me out? I owe you a lot, both for looking after my students and helping save me. Why don't we say I owe you a dinner? Once I heal up from my injuries and learn to cook, I'll make something fancy. Learn to cook. Unless you like boiled things, I'm really good at boiling things. I'm still trying to sort out why the Dregluth are here. When we left to settle Langeddern, it was certainly a source of tension, but Talfrin secured the promise we'd be left alone. Let me look into this. Don't worry, I promise I'll keep safe. Until I have news, could you help some of the folks around town? Okay, and that's where we get the quest to do other things out here. Ever since we got back, Murig and Darren have been rather withdrawn. Could you check on them for me? No, I'm not worried about them or anything. I simply want to make sure they'll be ready for whatever tasks lie ahead. She's always got to have that tough person thing. Don't show any kind of emotion. I am a tough person. Let's see here. Over this way. There's Darren. Ah, Risiki, if you came to try my famous bread, I'm afraid you arrived too early. I'm still mixing the dough, as you can see. You know, making tinctures and poultices is not so different from baking. The right ingredients in the right proportions, treated with just the right touch, will yield something marvelous. I even use the same mixing bowl for both tasks. That was a joke. Yeah. Let's see here. Do Avink to... Yeah, okay, here we are. As you know, there's a risk we may not have enough food to last winter. There's a healthy population of Avink out in the Wade water. Sure, if cooked properly, they might taste good. How are your butchering skills? They wants me to go kill Avinks. I'd love to get my hands on some Avink eggs, but I'm better at fighting people than I am beast. It's a hip thing. Bending is hard on me. There's a big population of Avink in the Wade water. How many? Well, they are big eggs, so 6. Alright, so it wants me to kill Avinks and also get some eggs over there. We should have one more person to talk to. I believe it's going to be out here unless that's the VIP person again. That's the VIP, but maybe there's somebody... Yeah, there's Murig down there on the edge of the dock. Come to check on me. That's kind of you. I needed to get my mind off things, so I thought I'd come fish with my grandfather. I'll admit that recent events have unsettled me. Never thought I would have to apply my training skills to fighting my own people. As much as I appreciate your concern, I'd like to be alone for a while. Okay, so that takes care of all of them. Let me verify that there's not something else I have to do before I go do the Avinks. Probably going to do the Avinks and the eggs and then call it a night after that. Because I'm tired. Yep, that's the reason. Tired. Alright, let's see what Margaret's got. They have thrown themselves into their hobbies. Good. It's better than having to watch them sulk. Me? Do I have something to take my mind off this? Are you telling me I should get a hobby? Maybe. Maybe. Alright, so let's go kill the Avinks and stuff. I think there's other quests to pick up yet. So we'll do that. Excuse me. It's this way. Oh man, I'm tired. Where's the Avink egg? Oh, there we are. Oh man. Lag. We had lag there. The lag was real. Need more eggs, and I keep on getting these harvestables, so let me just go ahead and harvest them so I can try to get quest items around here instead of them. Well, that's a rock. Oh, for love, where is he at? There we are. And we'll pick up this egg while we're here. Oh, we got all the banks. We just need eggs. I think I see something glowing. Yep. Oh, that's it. That's 6 of 6. We're done with that. You can go turn that in. Yeah. Here we are. Good, this gives me plenty to experiment with. Ah, the eggs asked for it. You did wash them in the water before bringing them here, right? Or you can answer, he takes hold of one of the eggs and you watch his smile morph into a deep frown. No, no bother. I'll just wash this egg in my hands and just please set them down on the ground and give me a moment. Thank you, I suppose. Oh, is this the turtle one? Prepared a simple roast for you. You did, after all, procure the meat for me. I'd be curious to hear your thoughts on the dish. Looks like I enjoyed it. Tasty, but a little tough to chew. I thought so too. I'm sure my next attempt will yield better results. I'm glad I asked you to gather so much meat. Okay. Was that it? That was all of it? I sworn that we get the turtle one. Somehow we don't have the turtle quest. But I think we should have turtle quest. Anyway. Let's go back over here and 8-man. Aha! See? Now they're giving another quest out here. Yep. I think this is a real simple one, so I won't worry about it. I heard you and the scouts ran into some trouble. Tell me about it. You summarize your recent experiences. Mad Dog heaves a sigh and continues speaking, though not to you or seemingly anyone in particular. Part of why I wanted to help establish this place, our land garden, was the hope to see our young people grow up away from the tragedy our homeland is experiencing now. Guess it followed us here. Maybe it was a fool's hope all along. Silence stretches until Talo quietly beckons you over. They may be, actually. Well, now, friend, as you can see from the full racks of fish back there, Mad Dog and I have been busy. We didn't have enough salt for our most recent catches, so they've just been air drying. The good folks from Mossford dropped off some salt for us, but we haven't had a chance to apply it to the fish. Could you do that for us? The 5 racks closest to us are the ones that need it. And he leans in to whisper, don't worry about the old man. I'll keep him company. Alright, so we need to salt the fish. That's why I did it, because I knew that this was going to be a really fast one, so we just go ahead and do it real quick. All right. All done? Thanks. And sorry about earlier. This has been a tough time for me, for all of us. You've already done so much for us, but if you're staying around longer, it'd mean a lot to me if you could keep looking after Aluna and her students. They're good ones. Hmm. So that's everything there. I believe this is going to lead to the instanced fight. You have an uncanny knack for good timing, friend. I have news. I managed to arrange a meeting with one of the Dregluth. Hopefully, we can sort this out without more violence. But should things take an unfortunate turn, your sword arm would be most welcome. And that's going to, yep, lead to the fight. So we're not going to do that tonight because I am tired and ready to call it a night. So hope everybody had fun. Just throw that up there. This is my schedule, of which I completely threw out the window tonight because it's Wednesday and I was supposed to do World of Warcraft Wednesday, and I didn't do it. I did Lord of the Rings Online. So, as you can see, things can change and they're very fluent. So, with that said, usually Tuesdays is console nights, Wednesdays is World of Warcraft, and then Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday are Lord of the Rings Online. And the other days in there, just whatever I feel like doing if I feel like doing it. If you're over on Twitch and you enjoy watching my content, please follow me. If you're over on YouTube, hit the subscribe. If you would leave a like and a comment, the algorithms like that kind of stuff, and it helps my videos get up there for more people to see it, which is awesome. Also, go over to Twitter, the big X now, and follow me there. It's at From the Gnome. I put up screenshots and things like that and chat with people over there. That's going to do it for tonight. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving. I hope everybody has a fantastic Thanksgiving. If for those of y'all not in America, Thanksgiving is when we all get together with our families and friends and eat a bunch of turkey and ham and stuff like that until we feel like we're going to explode. And then we watch football on TV. So that is Thanksgiving in a nutshell. So everybody have a fantastic Thanksgiving tomorrow, and I'll be back on at some point. I'm sure of it tomorrow. So until then, this is From the Gnome. I'm signing off. Y'all have a fantastic rest of your night, day, morning, whatever it is where you are. I will talk to you later. Bye bye.